What is up, geeks? I've been meaning to make this video since I found out of Carrie Fisher's death, but I want to take some time to gather my thoughts, and consequently, just yesterday we found out that Carrie Fisher's mother passed away as well. And it's just been a crazy year, for people in general, for personal reasons, for otherworldly reasons, and with celebrity deaths and all that stuff. It's been a pretty, it feels like it's the Twilight Zone, or I always joke around and say that we must be on like Earth 2 or something. I'm just waiting for the Flash to come and fix the timeline, or maybe he messed it up and that's why it's like this. But it's just it's been a tough year for me too. But this video is about Carrie Fisher and her impact on cinema as a culture. The character of Princess Leia is probably the most groundbreaking female performance, female hero, as long as I can remember. And she's still the ideal female hero. She is able to be feminine and yet be strong, independent, and be a hero without having to lose her femininity. I think John Campia, in his little tribute video, made a huge point in saying that so many female heroes nowadays have to become masculine in order to be strong and independent and whatever, what have you. But she, George Lucas got it right in writing a female hero while retaining her femininity, her beauty, her her sexiness and everything, and still being equally as great as any of the male heroes. She was a princess who was humble enough to ask help from Obi-Wan, but at the same time was able to rescue herself. She didn't require any rescuing from Luke or anybody. She got herself. She was the one who said, "Let's go into the garbage chute," and that ended up being a pretty risky situation. But I mean, she got everyone out of there. She was blasting away at the stormtroopers. Think about Leia. Think about Princess Leia and the impact Carrie Fisher had. For us as fans, we grew up watching her. I personally, you know, I'm I was at that age where I was the in between. You had the original trilogy fans, you had the prequel fans, and I was I was lucky enough, by the grace of my dad, who who taught me right, who um, had me watch the VHS tapes of the original trilogy first. I grew up watching those every single day. Princess Leia was like family. I mean, that's why this hurts. This is a tough one. Most celebrity deaths, it shouldn't really affect us. I mean, we don't know them personally, but Princess Leia, you know, I mean, she's definitely gonna live on through these movies, and every time I watch these movies, it's like she's right there. But at the same time, just to know that she isn't is kind of sad. Just like when Han Solo died, spoiler alert. I'm pretty sure if you're a Star Wars fan watching this video, you know by now he died in The Force Awakens, and that was tough. Even though I mean, it makes it a little bit easier. Harrison Ford is still alive, but Han Solo is dead in the movies. Here's the opposite. Princess Leia is still alive, but Carrie Fisher is dead, and it's a different feeling. It's weird, and my heartfelt condolences go out to their family who lost so much within just a couple of days. Not even, I mean, less than 24 hours later, Debbie Reynolds died. I just can't imagine how Billy Lord's feeling. Carrie Fisher's daughter. My condolences go out to her family and even Gary Fisher, the dog, who I was able to meet as well. So for those who don't know, at Comic-Con just a couple months ago, Carrie Fisher was just being her. She was normal. That's why it was so sudden and unpredictable. I mean, heart attacks, that's how it is. They're very sudden deaths. And I actually have the picture right here from Comic-Con. I was able to meet Carrie and, you know, Gary right there, the dog that goes with her everywhere. And I feel so bad for him because they're going to try to find a place for him. Um, but we met her just 2 months ago, guys, in October at New York Comic Con. And this picture is very, you know, it was funny because I was like, I the reason I dressed up as Spider-Man, not something Star Wars related, for the photo shoot was because for the photo op rather, was because there's a Spider-Man photo shoot that I went to that where I actually missed. But that was the reason why I dressed up as Spider-Man. But it worked out for the best because I think maybe it showed off my butt or something. But Carrie Fisher actually grabbed my butt while she said bye to me, and that's a memory that I will always take with me forever. And it's just so funny because you know how Carrie Fisher is such a character. Um, but that's a great story for me to tell and something that will never die. That was just a couple months ago, guys. You know, it's just crazy, and I'm so blessed to have met her. Very blessed. Got really lucky. Kind of wish I met Stan Lee. I know he just turned 94. He's getting older as well. But it's sad. It's sad as Star Wars fans, but it's even sadder. We have to remember too, she has a family. She has people who actually care about her differently than we do. I mean, they know her. They know her personally. We don't know her personally. And, you know, I hope you guys can send your thoughts and prayers to the Fisher family, you know, for the loss, for the losses. And, you know, it's a tough time for us Star Wars fans right now, but, you know, a spoiler alert, let me say, for Rogue One, this really changes things, the way you view the movie. And I'm actually going to watch the movie again tomorrow in the morning. And after this loss, it really is pushing me to want to see it again. And luckily, I'll be seeing it in IMAX 3D. I didn't get to see it in IMAX the first time. But, you know, that ending scene I know is going to touch me in a different way now. Seeing her and knowing that, you know, she's no longer here with us. And the word that she says. And what she represents, she does represent hope, you know, a new hope. She's just such a great representation of hope. And it's such a nice transition from going from Jyn Erso, who's talking about hope, how rebellion is built on hope, and Princess Leia, who found that hope, you know, was able to find Obi-Wan. But yeah, guys, let me know your comments below. Let me tell me your fondest memories of Carrie Fisher, if you ever met her, of Princess Leia, and you know, whatever you guys want to comment below. Please share your thoughts, guys. I'll be reading it. You guys know I read all the comments and try to respond to as many as I can. And yeah, it is a tough one. And I was a bit more emotional the day of. I had to go to work that night, and it was tough to even focus well. It's weird. I mean, she's not family. Feels like she is, though. And I can only imagine what her true family's feeling right now. So, anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Please stay tuned for more videos. And this upcoming year is going to be exciting. You know, we just have to continue and move on and continue this legacy that she gave us. And, you know, Star Wars will continue forever, and that's the great thing about it. Her legacy will live on, and yeah. Alright, guys, I'm gonna end it here. Embrace, express, and enjoy yourself. May the Force be with you always. Carrie Fisher.